Hello everyone, you see the title. Welcome to my show / video, the 211 star SterVens. If you're new to my channel, click the subscribe button right here. Don't forget to click the bell so you can get a video update whenever I post a brand new video. Okay, let's talk about the latest episode of Wearable Talk. I'm going to start this video by saying this. I believe there's nothing wrong seeing in therapy. We need to talk about our feeling. Bottle up everything only lead us on the wrong path. With that being said, it's time for Wearable Talk tea time. Jada, Willow, Andrea, and their special guest Kid Cudi talk to the Wearable Talk family and tell them about depression, mental illness, and turning to joy. And I also watched another episode, Facing Addiction with August Orsino, just to compare those two episodes, mental illness versus Facing Addiction. And I'm going to start with the first one, which is Facing Addiction. Jada shared with the viewer about when she recognized her mom was addicted to drug, and she also tell the viewer how alcohol and drug went through her family. Her dad and her mom, both people was addicted to drug. Jada mom been clean for 27 years, and August Orsino is in the stage of getting clean, and maybe he's already clean already. And Jada brought her sister-in-law, Will Smith, sister Ashley, and she talked about wanting to stop smoking weed. A question that keep on popping up throughout the whole show was why we are addicted to the thing we are addicted to. And the question is it because we are trying to escape the reality we are in? And I remember something that happened to me when, like 2 years ago, I had my first breakup and I wanted to drink so badly. I feel I would feel better if I have a drink. And I also tell myself when the buzz was gone, my heart would still be broken. I forced myself to deal with the pain. And I remember my coworker would say, come on, let's go out, let's have a couple shots. You will feel better afterward. And I told him, guess what? When I'm back being sober, I'm still going to be heartbroken. So there's no point of even having a drink. And I think that was a good episode because Jada talked about how we need to deal with our problem. And I think that's one thing we don't deal with because we don't deal with our problem. We turn into drug, into drinking, into stuff to deal with those issues in our life. And the second video I'm going to talk about, which was confronting mental illness, Kid Cudi stopped at the Wearable Talk and he talked about turning into drug to find his footing. And the idea, one day you are nobody and the next day everybody want to take a picture, can easily freak out someone. And Kid Cudi talk about mentorship, which I think is the one important thing we need in our life. And by mentorship, I don't mean your friend, I don't mean your family member, I mean someone you could trust, someone that's gonna guide you in the right path. And Jada, Willow, and Kid Cudi and Andrea also talk about the depression, anxiety, and also the suicide urge can force somebody to turn to drug. And those two episodes to me was very, very good, and the topic was very well received by other people because the first video got 25 million viewers. That means a lot of people are listening. And I feel like sometimes addiction could kill you and also destroy the people in your life. What I take away from this crazy episode and facing addiction, when you know your family is a hot mess, the question is what do you do and how do you be better for yourself? And the most profound thing Jada said, good people sometimes get caught up in bad things. And one thing that comes in mind when Ashley says she always scared to be greater because people would always compare her to Will Smith. And Beyonce's mom said something that was very profound in the past, and she said she put Beyonce and Solange in therapy in a young age, just so they could be aware of each other's surroundings. And I think that was the most important thing she could say. And finally, anything you lead to can easily be your addiction, weed, drug, sex, and the list keep going on. And I think that's the reason sometimes we need to face our problems so we don't have to lean on those things. And confronting mental illness, Jada said something that was very important, and I think people need to understand that. Fame doesn't solve the issue we have in our life, your present or your past. Becoming famous can easily turn you losing yourself. And I see people ask this question all the time. When somebody famous dies, they're like, how could somebody like that kill themselves? They have so much to live for. Sometimes we get lost into the idea the famous person in our life, they are human just like us. Just because million people know them, it doesn't stop them from being human. And I do believe money can buy you happiness, but just remember, the more money you have, the more problem you have. And money will buy you the happiness for just this moment, but it's not gonna be a long time for you. And living a moment by being high, by being enjoyed, by being numb, sometimes that's the escape some of us seek for, but it doesn't lead us any good place. And I feel like in life, you need help, I need help, and everybody needs help. Just talking to somebody, and I think that's the most important thing in life. And needing help is not a sign of weakness. To me, is a sign of bravery. That's my 2 cents for the Word Table Talk. Please support Word Table Talk at Facebook, and you might learn something and even open your eye to something that was there all along. And the more you talk about the problem, to me, I feel like it is the easy to fix it. Thank you for watching another video of mine. Please subscribe to my channel, like this video, comment, and share it. And I will see you on my next video. And do me one favor again. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel.